Hey guys, so today I was doing some research to find some information for you on a couple of different topics, but I found this video online that I thought fit better than anything that I could say. So this video you're going to watch is from Marquette University, and this is a special that they did for the Little Rock 9. So watch the video, and then I'll be back afterwards to talk to you about it. Peace!
What about you, sir? Do you think the colored students will show up?
If I got anything to do with it, they won't show up. Well, I think it's a breaking point of the school integration. I just don't feel that they have a right to go to school with them.
It is easy to believe today that we are an enlightened society, free from problems of race, gender, or economic separation. But some of the most difficult lessons we learn are a result of individuals who push us through these divisive barriers. In September of 1957, 9 black school children, the eldest only 17, forced us through such a blockade. They sought a better education for themselves and the opportunity to pursue the American dream.
This is Central High School, Little Rock, Arkansas. Troops, which for nearly 3 weeks lined the sidewalk here in front of the high school under orders to keep the colored students out, have been replaced now. And their orders to comply with the law, which means let the Negro students in if they come in.
We were Terrence Roberts, Jefferson Thomas, Thelma Mothershed, Elizabeth Eckford, Ernest Green, Carlotta Walls, Melba Patillo, Minnie Jean Brown, and Gloria Ray.
They became known as the Little Rock 9. The 1954 Supreme Court ruling on Brown versus the Board of Education found segregation of schools unconstitutional. But as the Little Rock 9 approached the high school, segregationists swarmed the campus.
They got no business out here. This is our school, not theirs. They are their own.
As the violence escalated, one schoolgirl, Elizabeth Eckford, was threatened by an angry mob chanting, "Lynch her, lynch her." President Dwight Eisenhower intervened in Little Rock and set a precedent for our nation as a whole.
Such an extreme situation has been created in Little Rock. This challenge must be met, and with such measures as will preserve to the people as a whole their lawfully protected rights in a climate permitting their free and fair exercise. In the present case, the troops are there pursuant to law, solely for the purpose of preventing interference with the orders of the court.
On September 25, 1957, the 101st Airborne Division and 10,000 National Guard troops escorted the Little Rock 9 as they walked bravely past screaming mobs and made their way to the classrooms of Little Rock Central High School.
Just got a report here on this end that the students are in.
Do you feel it's worth it going through this?
Yes, I do.
These 9 heroes were willing to step forward and in doing so altered the course of history. Marquette University is honored to bestow upon them the Pierre Marquette Discovery Award for this extraordinary contribution to the advancement of education for all people. The Little Rock 9 stand not just for racial equality, but also for the promise upon which our society is founded: opportunity and equality for all willing to strive, struggle, and achieve.
Alright, I hope you liked that video, well made by Marquette University in remembering the Little Rock 9. Now, what I want you to focus on is the way that the people reacted in this video. You saw the actual reactions of the white Southerners in reaction to the Brown versus the Board of Education ruling. They didn't favor it very well. You saw the things that they said and the way they responded. They responded so fiercely to 9 African American students trying to go to school that the president had to step in and send the National Guard in to give them an armed escort just to go to school. And I don't know if you caught that moment when it was announced that they are in the school. The reaction of the people on the streets was they were outraged. In the end, they were allowed to go to the school. The Supreme Court had said that this was legal, therefore they felt in the end they were allowed to indeed go to school. And this set the tone for the rest of the century. After this, African Americans realized that if they stand strong, they would be able to do exactly what they have every right to do, which is, in this case, go to school. Remember, even in this relatively small affair, going to school, they were met with aggression, and as they progress, they will be met with more aggression and even violence ultimately. When we come to class next, we're going to try to talk about the Little Rock Nine a little bit and the impact that this had on the nation itself, and things that would come as a result of the success of the Little Rock Nine, and we'll begin talking about things such as the Freedom Riders and eventually the March on Washington. I want you to understand why I haven't been including any funny pictures or clips into these past couple of videos. The reason is it doesn't seem appropriate to be talking about civil rights and everything that those people went through, and it doesn't seem appropriate to include pictures of bacon just to add a little levity. That means a little humor and comedy. So, in the meantime, you'll have to just deal with my ugly mug while you learn about these things, and to close, I'll give you this.